What's up YouTube? Today I have a special video. I'll talk about something that is a bit relative and sensitive, why so many people quit too soon, relating with collectibles, specific with the soccer card market. But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much, it's the best way to show support. If you like this type of content, also consider to subscribe. That said, let's go into the video and I hope you have fun. Question number one goes this way. Andre, you have mentioned hobby burnout in the past. I just experienced a few months where I wasn't excited to grind out and took a break from soccer cards. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Now I'm back and it's fun again. Have you experienced this? What are the signs and how have you handled it personally, especially as a content creator? Well, first of all, thank you so much for the question. This is an amazing one and the type of question that as a collector we all need to talk more. I also have to say burnout, to be honest, is a personal thing, so some people may relate with what I'm about to share with you, others may not, but in general this is something that we all tend to feel at one point. So let's start with this. If I had felt burnout in the past, yes, multiple times. Being prepared for this is quite crucial, especially if you are actually investing in collectibles. I'm happy to know that burnout didn't make you leave the hobby. Some people make this mistake. We are human and is inevitably to feel frustrated, to feel lost, to feel confused. This is very, very normal. If you are a true collector, let's be real. Sometimes you are chasing a card for so long, the card does not appear in the market. When it appears in the market, you completely get outbid, and this can frustrate you a lot, may even put you in a situation that you rethink if this market is for you. Other thing could be that you end up buying at the top and now everything is going down and you feel like there is no hope anymore for the soccer card market. Spoiler alert, there is hope and there will be another positive cycle again. We just cannot predict when that cycle will be. Giving up too soon is the most common mistake among people with unstable personality. So end up putting, let's call it this a meme that we tend to see on Facebook, Instagram, etc. The guy that was so close to the big price, but end up actually, you know what? I'm out now. This happens to a lot of people in different markets. To be honest, it's a meme, but there is a lot of truth in this image. In reality, one thing that you have to always have in mind is when you are a collector, money should never be your main focus, but is also very normal, and there is two sides of the equation I see in our community. People that say, oh, you guys just talk about the money. Others that we should not talk about money at all. I think probably we should be a bit balanced there. Well, at the end of the day, collectibles are expensive. So talking about money is also very normal. But, and you guys know what I preach on this YouTube channel. I believe the soccer card market is a great market with great fundamentals that will be amazing in the long run. But a lot of people quit too soon. So I was doing a lot of talk there to just say this. People really quit too soon. Sadly, I don't know if I have the best advice for you. I learned how to deal with burnout in the hobbies since my Magic days. But I can tell you a story if that helps you. It's not a new story if you follow me on YouTube for a long time. But I started collecting Magic the Gathering. I don't remember exactly how young I was, but I was really young. And of course, when you are young, you are also very stupid. And the thing with that is I had a lot of friends playing, but honestly, I believe I have a stable personality when it comes to investing, and that tends to help me quite a lot. And a lot of people have a stable personality, and they really do not accept any type of loss, and with that in mind, they will never be good investors. That's the reality, because no matter if you invest in the stock market, at one point you will be losing money. You cannot quit automatic. You have to accept that's part of the journey. Same goes for collectibles, crypto, real estate, whatever the market you are in. So I was collecting Magic the Gathering. At the time, I was putting money, but relative money to what I put nowadays. But I remember having a close friend telling me that, Andre, TCGs are dead because prices at the time, Magic was not doing so great. TCGs are dead, Magic is going down, we have to sell everything to quit, and that's it. Well, at the time when that friend told me that, I was like, maybe he's right. Actually, if I look at prices specific short term, they are not looking that amazing. At the time, I had no idea about macro perspective versus micro perspective. The BS stuff I tend to share with all of you guys. Let's be real. But I was not aware of that, so I almost ended up quitting Magic the Gathering. But I remember that, again, I was like, you know what? Yeah, prices are going down, but I have so much fun playing the game, collecting the game, that I will stay on this game probably forever. By the way, I'm still collecting Magic the Gathering 20 years after that. And guess what? My friend, after 1-2 years, I don't remember exactly the timelines, but I remember he actually ended up coming to the market again, saying, oh, I actually should have not quit at the time. Magic is great. I want to start collect, invest, etc. And he did great. But after 1 or 2 years, again, don't remember exactly, told me the same thing. Andre, I'm leaving again. Guess what? Yeah, the market now is going down forever. The last time I was wrong, but now I'm pretty sure. Why? Because he ended up coming to the market when the cycle was very positive, and when things start going down, is the old story, price versus value. If you don't know how to assess value, price will always be in your mind, and prices will be the thing that will make you take decisions. And if you take decisions based on price specific mid-long run, that's quite bad. So my friend told me that Magic is going down again, prices are going down, this time is I'm 100% confident. And the amazing thing is, I was very young at the time, but I remember thinking this: no, probably Magic is not dying, probably this is another cycle. And what's the difference? I was seeing a different cycle. I was experiencing something that I had a similar experience in the past, even though different, but a similar experience in the past, and I was recognizing that. And this is all this is what a lot of people lack in the soccer card market. How many influencers on YouTube end up leaving? How many big accounts on Instagram, TikTok, whatever you guys follow, end up leaving the soccer card market, the card market in general? Talk about Pokemon, it's even crazier. But that's part of the cycle. That's people that basically they started because they saw a bull run, they tried to actually ride that wave, and they liked the prices, but they never saw the value. And when prices go down, they basically quit. So at the time, and just to finish the story, I know I'm a really bad person telling stories, but I told my friend, I actually don't think Magic is dying off. I think this is another cycle and things will go this way forever. Guess what? Magic right now is doing bad. Maybe my friend is not collecting anymore, but maybe my friend would tell me the same right now. Magic is dying. I don't think so. I think in 1 year, in 2 years, I could not predict the timeline. Prices will go up again, and if things have great fundamentals, they will steadily, but they will rise. Hey guys, quick pause on this one. First of all, hope you are enjoying the video. If that's the case, do not forget to leave a like, but let me share with you 2 things. The first is I have a Patreon community that is growing super fast. I put a lot of content there. If you joined right now, you pay around $10, but you have access to more than 100 exclusive videos. It's an amazing place to learn about the soccer card market, and you also support the channel. Link below the video and also in the comments. The second thing is my Discord server. We are more than 1,000 members. I'm gonna say it again, 1,000 members, and it's an amazing community, an amazing place to interact with me, to interact with other collectors, to learn and share about the soccer card market. Similar to Patreon, link will also be below the video. If $10 is a lot of money to you, don't feel pressure to join the Patreon. For me, it's not super relevant. Of course, I would love to see you there, but at least join the Discord. That's totally free and is an amazing place to learn about the soccer card market, like I said a couple of seconds ago. Now let's continue with this one, and I hope you have fun. So let's move on, and let me share with you, this is almost a spoiler, but it will happen again, okay? Life is about cycles. I don't want to be philosophical here, but it's the reality. There will be ups and downs. You have to accept both. You cannot be, but this is, to be fair, this is the way I tend to approach life. You cannot be too crazy when things are going really good for you, and you cannot be very down when things are going bad for you. You have to find some middle ground there. Of course, things going good is always better, but you have to accept both because life is about that. It's about ups and downs, and if you never experience downs, trust me, you eventually will experience that. Could be related with money, could be related with debt, could be related with family. There is a lot of things that will happen to you that you will not like. That's the spoiler alert I will give you. And of course, that can cause you burnout. Now, related with collectibles, this is also completely true. Who remembers my old disclaimer that at one point you guys even ended up memeing about something I always said was timing the market beats timing the market. Why? You understand cycles. Basically, the story I was telling to you. My friend was trying to time the market. I was putting time in the market. Of course, I end up winning in the end. It's not the first time I have shared this tip with you guys, but having an alternative market is important. At least for me, is important. I should put things this way. Maybe for you guys is not the case, especially if it's something niche, less explored, where you feel enormous pleasure in the journey. So I like to collect TCGs because basically off the background I was sharing with you, most of my money nowadays goes for the soccer card market, since I believe more in the soccer card market. But for me, it's very, very important to have an alternative market when, you know what, right now I'm not feeling the soccer community that much anymore. So let me just for 1 week, 1 month, maybe 1 year, stay with my old TCG stuff. And this ended up happening in the past. And guess what? I always feel, not sure if this is a word in English, but I believe is revitalized. When I come to the soccer card market again. So that's, again, this is almost a spoiler, but trust me, it will happen again. As a content creator, and this again could be different from people to people, but I always try to relativize things. I'm a small channel. We are still a very niche community. There is no reason to take everything so seriously. I got a lot of hate sometimes in the comments, sometimes on Instagram, sometimes other people come at me. It is what it is, my friends. It's something that you have to accept. I also have a lot of people that like my content, so I cannot just be okay with one side. I have to be okay with the other side. You guys are fantastic. That's the reality. For one negative comment I tend to receive, I also get 100 positive comments. I'm not joking. It's basically like that. I mean, when a video have like 100 likes, normally is like 99 likes, 1 dislike. So, but let's be real. However, sometimes the negative affects me more, and all of us tend to feel this because we focus on negativity. But currently, much less than in the past. I also want to be transparent here. Something I'll always try to do with everything in my life is be grateful. And this is something I'm actually trying to improve even more nowadays. I look at my life and it's not perfect, but I'm so thankful for so many things. Look, I'm thankful for you guys. I'm being really, really honest here. Could I have 100 Patreon members instead of 50? Because right now I believe I have 52 or 54. I'm not sure. Yes, I could have 100 patrons, and I feel like I put so much content on YouTube that will be something that could make sense for me to have more patrons. But I'm so grateful for the 50 I have. I mean, could Messi have? Could I have a Messi out of 50 instead the one I have out of 100? Yes, but I'm already so lucky to have the out of 100, and this is something I'm trying to improve every day. And look, I feel like, and to be honest, this is so relative, but I feel like I'm in an amazing position in my life. I do things I like to do. I have an amazing family. But I think we all have something to be thankful. That's my message. And this is going a bit out of the main topic, but I actually believe you can relate this with your topic. Sometimes when we look at our collection, you think, oh, I would love to have that card. But life is about, we are always chasing the next thing, and it's more about the chase. When we get what you want, we automatically have the next goal in our mind. Probably this is a guy with bad English trying to explain very complex stuff right now. But Appreciate what you have, honestly. Every day I like to reflect on what I'm grateful for. I don't know if you should do this or not, but at least works for me. Nowadays people are looking for more and more, and we forget how much we already have. Briefly, I don't have much burnout as a content creator. Sometimes I make more videos, other times I make less, but it's actually more about time and inspiration slash topic. So it's not because I'm burnout in the YouTube side that I'm not doing videos. That's maybe end up happening one time or two in the past, but it's so rare. It's more about having content, having inspiration to make different videos. Is something also quite normal as a content creator. Thank you so much for the question. So actually, let's share some final thoughts. So yes, I have experienced this in the past. Like I told you, for me, what works is trying to have a small niche collectible that I also can focus to kind of forget about the soccer card market if I'm feeling burnout. I also believe being very thankful for what you have can give you motivation to keep pushing. And how I end up handling the situation is a mix of a lot of things. Putting time in the market, trying to always look at the macro perspective, not the micro, and understanding that if I was believing in the value 1 month ago, just because the price ended up changing, the value is still the same. Thank you so much for the question, it was a great one.